Hi, I'm Debbie from Property Apprentice. Today I've got some eye-opening insights that just might reshape your perspective on KiwiSaver. Imagine this. You're heading out for dinner, but your wallet's feeling a bit light. Now that's a situation we all want to avoid, right? Well, retiring without sufficient savings is a bit like that dinner scenario, and that's precisely what we're here to chat about. Massey University released a study in October this year stating that a one person household needs between 610,000 in cash and $697,000 in cash in order to have choices in retirement, depending on whether they live in a metropolitan area or in one of the regional areas. Now, at the moment, the average KiwiSaver fund, by the time people reach the age of 65, is less than $50,000. That's significantly lower than the amount that Massey University have estimated that people need in order to have choices, over and above the government superannuation. So with an average KiwiSaver fund of less than $50,000, that's only going to be enough to top up your government super by about $2,000 a year from the age of 65 through to the age of 90 before you run out of that extra cash. So it's not going to give you a really comfortable retirement. You need to have a different plan in place. I also recently came across some intriguing findings about KiwiSaver. Richard Clippin, the CEO of the Financial Services Council, is shining a light on the need for adjustments in contribution levels and some innovative strategies to make our invested funds work harder for economic growth. Mercer's latest research adds another layer to this conversation, suggesting that our KiwiSaver settings are still in their infancy compared to our Aussie neighbours. That's a wake up call, isn't it? It's prompting calls for a comprehensive review focusing on contribution levels, universal participation opportunities, and strategic fund use for New Zealand's economic prosperity. The Financial Services Council is urging the incoming government to take a deep dive into KiwiSaver settings. But here's the best part, it's not a solo mission. The financial services sector is all in, committing to collaborate and optimise long term financial health for retirees. It's a team effort. Now, let's talk about the nitty gritty. Picture your superannuation income as your financial lifeline, covering the basics. But here's the catch, it is just a baseline, and the potential struggles in retirement, especially for those without extra savings, are real. We're talking limited job opportunities post 65 due to ageist practices, underscoring the need for a solid retirement savings plan. And here's where KiwiSaver steals the spotlight. It's not just an option, it's a crucial part of retirement planning. Sure, the default contribution rate is 3%, but we're here to shout from the rooftops. Consider bumping that up. Enroll early and pick a fund that aligns with your financial dreams for the best retirement outcomes. You also need to take into account what level of risk you feel comfortable with. And there's so many choices out there for KiwiSaver funds. It's really helpful if you pick a fund that's performing well. Now, there's a ticking time bomb predicted for 2050, which is a retirement shortfall. To dodge that, consider increasing your contribution, be wise with your fund choices, and perhaps steer clear of the default options. Trust me, the consequences of not doing so could throw a real wrench into that dream retirement of yours. Here's some tips to ensure that your retirement fund works for you. Adopt a proactive approach to retirement planning. Contribute more, choose wisely, and get ready for the road ahead. Have a comprehensive review of KiwiSaver done to ensure your financial security in the long run. Now, if you've never had financial advice around your KiwiSaver, it's a really good time to consider that, because I can tell you, working with our clients at Property Apprentice, I would say probably 99% of the people that I talk to have never had financial advice around their KiwiSaver. And, just small tweaks in your KiwiSaver can make a significant difference. So if you're a client of Property Apprentice, get in touch, office@propertyapprentice.co.nz, and we can arrange for a complimentary review of your KiwiSaver fund. If you are a relatively new client of Property Apprentice, you get that included with your statement of advice from me at no extra charge. So I'll make recommendations around that for you. Now, if you're not a client of Property Apprentice, get in touch with office@propertyapprentice.co.nz and we can put you in touch with someone who can help you with your KiwiSaver fund as well. Okay, thanks for listening.